We have come too far to abandon the change we fought for these past few years. We have to move forward to the future we imagined in 2008.
A new generation of surveillance drones could soon be watching us all from overhead. The Federal Aviation Administration is expected to announce plans to expand the use of domestic drones in American airspace. Meantime, a newly discovered Air Force intelligence document leaked and posted online states, if drones capture surveillance footage of Americans incidentally, the data can be stored and analyzed by the Pentagon for up to 90 days. And that's not all. The Fox Report's chief correspondent Jonathan Hunt is with us. When are these drones likely to be flying, and how many of them might there be above our heads?
Well, there's a growing number already, Shep, but according to the experts, and indeed the FAA itself, there could be as many as 30,000 of these kind of drones, 30,000 flying overhead within the next decade. Now,
Did you see any legislation enacted by the Congress or signed by the President or any amendment to the Constitution?
No.
Answer, no. These are regulations in which bureaucrats gave themselves the authority to capture images of us in the privacy of our backyards, and depending upon how low the drones fly, Jonathan can back me up, inside the home, if the drone is able to see inside the home, and to retain and analyze and distribute amongst members of the government what they find. This is not permitted by the Constitution. It's not permitted by federal law. The Congress didn't vote on it. The President's been silent about it. Bureaucrats did it on their own.
And
Shep, this is very serious. It's one thing for the government to do it. It's another thing for the Defense Department to do it. The Defense Department cannot engage in any activity in the United States of America without an executive order from the President that must be published. So if the President has authorized the Defense Department, Jonathan spoke about the Air Force, to fly drones over anybody's backyard and we don't know about it, then the President and the Air Force have violated numerous federal criminal statutes.
But nobody seems to much care.
Nobody seems to very much care. Why isn't the Congress up in arms? Same Congress that let the President bomb Libya is going to let his Air Force spy in our backyards, and like potted plants, they'll look the other way.
And there'll never be any sort of retribution for this. There'll never be anything. It's just suddenly there'll be tens of thousands of drones up in the air watching what we do.
The Third Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the Ninth Amendment were written to guarantee us the right to be left alone, meaning governments stay out of our face. We are living perfectly normal, lawful lives. We don't want you in our faces as we do it. Suddenly the government, silently from 30,000 feet above, is violating those amendments.
But I'm just going to give you another scenario. Lackawanna 6, training in Buffalo. They think there's something going on there. They can't get in, but they can see above. Would you say it's okay to use a drone for that?
Get a search warrant from a judge. That's what the Constitution says.
All right. Well.
Drones inside the U.S. What about this? Back with the panel. Raised a lot of eyebrows up on Capitol Hill.
You know what? I would say you ban it under all circumstances, and I would predict, I'm not encouraging, but I'm predicting the first guy who uses a Second Amendment weapon to bring a drone down that's been hovering over his house is going to be a folk hero in this country.
schedule.
Now, I listened to Charles Krauthammer last night, and Democrats too. There seems to be bipartisan outrage from this, about this. Do you think this is one time where both sides will come together?
Well, I would hope so. I mean, when the president bombed Libya, the Congress looked the other way. Now the president wants to dispatch plastic drones to spy on Americans. It would be reprehensible for the Congress to look the other way. And I want to give a shout out to Charles Krauthammer. He's 100% correct. The first American patriot that shoots down one of these drones that comes too close to his children in his backyard will be an American hero.
I'm just gonna